Hey guys, welcome back. May I start this video off by saying that it feels so good to be behind a microphone again. I've been gone for 3 weeks. Apologies for my voice, by the way. I'm just getting over being sick, so my voice is going to sound a little bit weird. Man, a lot has happened over these last 4 weeks. One of the things being that this channel hit 4,000 subscribers. Guys, you are seriously awesome. You are an awesome audience. Give yourself a pat on the back, buy yourself a cookie, tell your parents to love you if they don't already. Keep up the good work. I'm glad to have each and every one of you here. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, which, by the way, if you don't, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you totally should. It's the best way to keep up to date with me when I'm not posting on YouTube. But if you do follow me, you will probably remember this angry rage tweet that I sent out about Black Ops 3 a while ago, and you'll also remember this clip that I shared. I'm just going to let this clip play out and speak for itself. We'll discuss it afterwards. Feast your eyes on this bullshit, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Treyarch. Treyarch, what the hell are your priorities over there? You seem to have absolutely no issue throwing new DLC weapons in the game every 2 months, but you just can't seem to actually keep the game in proper functioning order. I get it. You're working on your next title. You got to devote all of your time and effort to that. But if you have a small group of people still making these DLC weapons that you're going to push out every couple of months to continue abusing your fan base with, why the hell can't that same team fix these fucking glitches? Seriously. The DLC weapons are no damn good if you have a game that is plagued by this kind of crap. Now you're probably thinking, Ian, if you hate Black Ops 3 so much, why the hell are you playing it in this video? Well, guys, here's the thing. This is probably going to be the last Black Ops 3 gameplay you see on this channel, and this gameplay right here features the single most insane clutch I have ever had, ever in my entire Call of Duty career. You guys are not gonna believe what happens. So why not stick around till the very end and see it with your own eyes? I promise. No. Actually, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, we don't offer refunds. Sorry, not sorry. But in the meantime, let's discuss some actual reasons why I dislike this game and why I was so angry at it a while ago on Twitter instead of just complaining about it like an idiot. And do keep in mind, some of these points are going to be more subjective, more personal dislikes rather than actual objective things that are wrong with the game. I don't give a damn what year it is. It might be 2017, but I'm still going to have an opinion, and if you disagree, there is absolutely no reason to start a civil war in the comments. So if I see one piece of hate in the comments on this video, it's getting deleted. You've had your warning, keep it civil. Okay, so starting right off with, of course, number one, what else would I start with, is the art style. I am personally not a fan of the art style in this game whatsoever. And I'm not talking about the graphics. The graphical quality is pretty good by Call of Duty standards. I'm talking about the aesthetic and the design of everything in the game. Everything from the guns to the character models, the vehicles, even some of the buildings on the maps. To me, everything in this game has a very extreme cartoony vibe. It looks like it jumped right out of a Saturday morning cartoon. And to be honest with you, I don't like it. I really don't like it. It is distracting. It takes me out of the experience and it makes me want to puke. Really. If I compare this game to Infinite Warfare, you can see that Infinite Warfare has what I would consider to be a more grounded, crisp, and sharp, almost realistic-ish art style. I know some of the things in the game aren't realistic. Most of the things aren't realistic, for that matter of fact. But Infinite Warfare has a more believable art style than Black Ops 3 does. I could picture a lot of the things in IW existing in the real world just because of the aesthetic and design of the items in that game. Whereas in Black Ops 3, everything is bright, colorful, rounded, smooth, and it's almost too perfect. And I don't want to, be a broken record here, but I just don't like it, plain and simple. Alright, now before I move on to my next point, I want to take a moment and narrate this gameplay right here, because this is the point in the match where shit gets real. We're 3-0 right now, completely flawless match so far, and I am the only one alive on my team. So This is kind of scary right here. This guy runs past me, and oh, a hit marker. Oh shit, I got his buddy. He knows where I am, and thank God he has slow reaction time, because he totally could have had me right there. Pull out my active camo, and almost get shot. Oh, whew. Oh shit. Shit, son. So this guy's gonna make a dumb mistake here, coming up right after me. I know where he is. He shot me from the back. Don't ever follow people like that. And I know they planted the bomb. I know they're camping it out. I got a funny feeling, though. Am I being watched? Oh, look at this! That's the melee dude. Get shut down, boy. Just enough points for UAV, which is great because I would not have spotted this camper. And, oh, shit. I've only got 5 seconds left on the bomb.
Bomb deactivated.
Oh, yes! Did you guys see that? The timer literally hit 0 and I ninja diffused that bitch like an action movie hero badass. This was one of the greatest matches I've ever had in my playtime with the Call of Duty series. And it's a shame it had to happen on one of the games that I dislike the most. But hey, I had fun, and that's what counts. Just thinking about the adrenaline rush this match gave me is getting me all hyped up and excited right now. And I'm not trying to put myself up on a pedestal. I am definitely not that good of a player at this game. This was more of a luck scenario than it was an actual skill thing, even though I do take a little bit of pride for my skill here. But did you see that UAV at the end? If I would have screwed up anywhere in this match, I would not have had enough points for that UAV, I would not have spotted the camper, and it would not have been a flawless game. So that was definitely one of the most fun, intense, and just overall amazing matches I've had in Call of Duty history as far as my playtime is concerned. But I'm not done with this game just yet. I'm going to throw up some more random gameplay here, and we're going to keep right on going. This next point is one that I actually share with quite a few big players in the Call of Duty community, one of which being 402 Thunder, who is an amazing Call of Duty YouTuber. He posts genuinely entertaining and fun to watch content, so I definitely recommend checking him out. But I digress. I believe, along with a lot of other people, that the maps in Black Ops 3 are uncreative and boring as hell. None of these maps are memorable. 3 years from now, I'm not going to be sitting around thinking about that one map from Black Ops 3 that was really good, because there are none. And I think it boils down to one simple flaw, as I would call it, in the map design. Every single map, including the DLC maps, in this game is a big fucking rectangle with 3 lines drawn straight down the middle of it. It's almost like Treyarch just drew that one picture and said, okay guys, copy this about 30 times, reskin it each time you copy it, and we've got every map in the game. Next, there is absolutely zero effort put into disguising or hiding the 3-lane structure on any of these maps. And here's the thing, when I play past Call of Duties like Black Ops 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, you know, the actual good games in the series, you can tell the maps still had 3 lanes, but they resembled real places. Some of the maps were based off of campaign missions, other maps were based off of real locations in the real world, and it just didn't feel like the maps had this 3-lane rectangular design. They felt legitimate, they had character and personality. In Black Ops 3, you can tell that all the maps are basically just arenas, with shit put all over them. That's what it is. That's what it is. They just made a rectangular arena and plopped a bunch of different colored crap in it to make you think it's a different map when it's really not. I just really miss those old Call of Duty maps. The ones that still had 3 lanes, but they were subtle about it. You didn't notice it at first because the maps were immersive. They had a really good atmosphere. They put you in believable locations in places where you could actually see people fighting a war. The 3-lane structure was still there, but it wasn't blatantly obvious. You would pick up on it after a while once you learned the layout of the map and all the traffic areas and that sort of thing. But it was never the main focus. It was never just in your face. In Black Ops 3, however, they just want to throw it right in your face by saying, hey, this map has 3 lanes and it's a big fucking rectangle because we built this game for MLG players and casuals suck. Deal with it. Which leads me directly into my next point. This game in its entirety was built for MLG Pro League Sweatfests. Everything from the weapon balance, the perks, the specialist, and the map design, like I just said, all screams MLG Pro League. It's just oozing from the game's very existence. You can see it when you play it. All the weapons suck equally. That's Treyarch's idea of balance. Hey guys, let's make everything suck all the same so nobody can use anything. That's balanced, right? Now, perhaps this might have worked a little better if they did not throw a literal wrench into the works by adding one-hit kill melee weapons. Oh boy, the one thing the game needed to be great, right? Wrong! This was a terrible, terrible idea. Let me tell you guys a little story. This is actually what prompted me to post that rage tweet I talked about earlier. My friend and I were playing Search and Destroy one day. We had the bomb locked down on Nuketown. We had explosives on the doors. We had shock charges. We were patrolling the area, waiting for the enemy team. I walked around a corner, aiming down sight, ready to fire, completely high alert. And what greets me around this corner? Little 12-year-old Timmy running around with his boxing gloves. Just boop, boop, boop. We lost that match. Treyarch, you cannot have a competitive shooter, which is what Black Ops 3 is. Let's not get confused here. It is definitely not for the casual crowd at all. You cannot have a competitive shooter where you want to emphasize skill and strategy and then just throw in one-hit kill melee weapons that break the entire meta of the game. It doesn't matter what class setup you have, what perks you're using, what guns you're using, what attachments you have on those guns. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do to be a good player or even how you're playing the game. When little bitch-ass Timmy comes around with his boxing gloves, you're fucked, and there's nothing you can do about it. I am going to be perfectly clear. I loathe melee weapons in this game. They break everything. You can't have a normal match where people play like normal people. You can't have any skill, you can't strategize, you can't enjoy a nice game of Call of Duty because there's always that one asshole who's running around with the butterfly knife or the boxing gloves or that fucking robot armor, whatever goddamn melee weapon they have in the game now, who is just erasing people in one hit off of the map. Treyarch literally shot themselves in the foot by trying to balance this game to perfection and then ruining it all by adding these fucking melee weapons. Oh, I really needed to let that out. That feels so good because it has been stirring inside of me for quite some time now. And this brings me to my final reason for disliking Black Ops 3. Have you guys noticed, ever since the second year of this game's existence, it is impossible to find a casual match anywhere. Because every single lobby you get into is infested with dark matter VMP specialist hero gear tryhards who are sweaty as hell and jacked up on Gamma Labs and G Fuel. It is absolutely repulsive and not one bit of fun to play against these types of people. And here's my question. If you have dark matter and the hero specialist gear, that must mean you're a pretty decent player, right? I mean, you had to unlock all that stuff. You had to grind to get it. Unless, of course, you know, you're a 12-year-old little punk who uses mom's credit card to buy a dark matter account on eBay. In that case, get the hell off the PlayStation or Xbox and go outside, Timmy. But for real, if you're a player who actually got this stuff legitimately by yourself, by your own skill and your own playtime, why do you feel the need to play the game like a jerk? Why is it always these people who run around boost jumping 30 feet in the air, hiding in glitch spots and using the most overpowered weapons in the game? If you're that good of a player, you should be able to use any weapon in the game. Why use the VMP with Holy Trinity 2.0 or the Brecci? Why camp in a corner like the Christmas noob extraordinaire? If you're that damn good at the game, why not play like the rest of us? You want to know the funny thing about all of this? I got so pissed off at public matches that I actually tried the arena mode, which is the official competitive playlist in Black Ops 3. And get this, I actually had a really fun, enjoyable, and believe it or not, more casual experience in the competitive playlist than I did in the casual core playlist. Yeah, just think about that for a second. There is a whole lot more I could talk about because so much has happened over these last few weeks, but I'm going to save that for a separate video. Go ahead and give me your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And remember, like I said, please keep it civil. I want to thank each and every one of you again for 4,000 subscribers. I am so happy and excited to see what the future holds for this channel. As always, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time.